And welcome in, everybody. So yeah, there's no chance we're losing today. We're going to be hammer lanching all day. I have a bunch of different lists, just, adapted from Japanese lists, some my own. We got the Veluza that's from Japan. I don't think Veluza really fits with Tofu. There's a Legacy Energy build. I decided to throw in a Hand Trimmer just to be funny. I don't think you need 3 experience share. I tried a bunch of different lists. Like, let's try Squawkabilly. Let's try a more Kyogre focus list where you just, 4 Carmine, 4 Reese. It doesn't matter what you do. No matter what you do, it's never going to work. That's the best way of saying things. You could put a Vitality Band so you can do 210 when you only hit 2. You could play Practice Studio to do the same thing. You could play a Rigid Band so it's not as easy for Raging Bolt to knock this out. But, like, you're losing against Golden Go because of the metal weakness. Mega Lucario is a terrible matchup, as I learned. There's so many things wrong with the deck, but when it works, it is hilarious. So we're gonna have fun. Oh, also, I'm sorry, but I hit level 69 off stream. Ooh, we get some sleeves, but yeah, I hit level 69 off stream. I just wanted to show you. But welcome in, everybody. Mr. Leon and Big Smooth and Never Gonna Let Me Down. Thank you for coming early. I always appreciate it when people come early. It is Thursday, so this is the weekly reset. So let me just double check to see if there's any new codes today. The old codes that I have in the drop section, those tend to expire. I don't know when they expire, but they probably expire in like a couple of weeks. Some of them are good until the end of the year. Yeah, never exactly. Case in point. So we have a turn 2 Abomasnow, but then we have nothing after that. So that's kind of what happens with this deck. It's like, yeah, you got to turn 2 Obama, but then what? Oh, okay, so they can't win. Oh my god. Okay, well, we'll save the YouTuber voice for right after this. I'll write down all the pertinent info about my opponent. So yeah, when your deck is 40% energy, 40% energy, this is kind of what happens. There's no way they're winning this game. Yeah, so we can win this matchup. It is physically possible for us to win this matchup. It's just very unlikely because we have to waste a Hammer Lance to knock out the Sol Rock, and they can get it up to 350. I'm gonna have to Arven. I'm gonna have to play with my balls. It's gonna be tough, but this is the deck, right? This is all the deck is you just Hammer Lance and hope. There is bits of strategy with when do you use Frost Barrier, when do you use Kyogre, but really it's RNG. And Never Gonna Let Me Down. I'll bet you it's more likely that we hit 1 energy than 6. It's better to hit 6 than 1, or it's more likely that we hit 1 than 6, I guess. Okay, I mean they're turning and burning. They're down a Night Stretcher. I'm gonna start off the YouTube video with this game just to show you, just so you have an idea of what this deck is and what this deck entails. Is I went first, attached to a Snover, and then turn 2, this is what we're doing. This is all we can do, is you just gotta hope. All right, so let's go and get... Oh, man, I guess it's just Surfing Beach, Experience Share. Do I have a Fartazon? We prized our Artisan. That would have been perfect here. And then I guess I have to go and get Larry's Skill Issue. I think that's the right call here. And then it'll be attached to the active, Ultra Ball away. Unfortunately, Surfing Beach. No, let's get rid of 2. Let's get rid of 2 energy. We're gonna go for Abomasnow. Because we're gonna lose the game if we don't win, right? We're gonna lose the game if we just lose our Abomasnow right off the bat. And we lost our Kyogre, so we've definitely lost the game. So this is not going in the YouTube video because we've already lost. But when you play, yeah, you could theoretically hit a Cerulege for 1200. I did hit a Char Cadet for 800 earlier during my testing. Yeah, they only need to do 280. So what? 280 is... They could hit me with a Raging Amethyst. They could be a crazy person and hit me with an Amethyst. But I could use Frost Barrier, though I think at this point Frost Barrier doesn't... I guess Frost Barrier does kind of matter because we lost our Kyogre. So preserving our energy is going to be very, very important. So yes, Frost Barrier actually does make sense in this situation. And we know for a fact they're not taking a KO. And we're only taking one prize, which is actually fine. There's some Abysmal Flames. This could... Oh my god! Oh no, we can't do it. I was gonna say, can we do this? No, we actually can't do this because we have to lose the experience share. So I should have grabbed Arven instead of Larry's skill. So let's get... yeah, do we want bosses? No, we don't want bosses. I guess we want Arven and energy. Yeah, so I guess I should have grabbed the Arven, but I was thinking Larry's skill, you know, we're not going to whiff everything off of everything. And then we did whiff everything off of everything. Oh my god. See, this is the deck. I will, yeah, we're shutting off the YouTuber voice here. But get ready for 2 to 3 hours of this. All I faced in testing, because I'm in Ultra League, so all I faced in testing was essentially Cerulege and Golden Go and Lucario. So it's like the top stage 1 decks, which all have good matchups against other mega decks. That's what's winning right now. No, haven't faced any Guardy. The PDC GL dev saves all the Gardevoir for when... Actually, we can make a comeback here. The PDC GL dev saves all the Guardy for stream. Because that's when it's the most annoying. Is when we face Guardy on stream. And Zord, what you talking about, Zord? This is my Twitch voice. The YouTuber voice has a bit more authority. You respect my authority, as Kenny always says. I don't quite know how we win having milled the Kyogre. I think we've only taken... This is insane, by the way. What is happening here? All right, so that's that. We have to get a great top deck here. We have to get the best top deck in history. Oh, mercy. All right. I mean, the funny thing is we can still win. If I top deck an Abomasnow, we can still win this game. Even if they decide to boss the one on the bench, we can still hammer Lanch. It's just the odds of us, like, we can get Serrano, or I guess Cyrano. I think Serrano's like a pepper. We can get Cyrano. We can get an Ultra Ball. We can get, I guess a Research. And Samuels, hey, I think we should get a 4-prize mechanic next year. I think we should get mega evolutions. Oh, God. As soon as we take a knockout... Oh, no, because they would have to get one more energy. So if we get an Abomasnow, we can win this game. So, of course, we won't. Oh, we got a bosses. Well, maybe they're out of energy. That's all we can hope for right now is maybe they're out of energy. That's our one shot in this exact moment. And Icy Snow does make a difference. But they probably have, what, at least one more energy? Maybe it's in the... And they got the Turo. Who's putting Turo in this? Yeah, and then with Togekiss and Briar, 6-prize turn, baby. You know, it's the fact that they didn't mill the Turo. That's what I hate, because whenever I play Cerulege and I put in, like, Briar or any Spice cards, I always start it in my opening hand and then have to Squawkabilly. And then when my opponents play it, it's like, oh yeah, we never mill those cards that we need. Milotic Melanie. So she better be playing a Milotic deck. If not, we get big mad. Well, it wasn't turbo because all we did was draw energy the entire game. Every top deck was energy, every prize was energy. You can't really win at Pokemon cards. Okay, here we go. See, this is good. All right, this is going. No, that was the first. Melanie, why Melanie? Everyone say L. Like you put the L in Melanie. You put the L in, and you were playing Zard. You put the more, yeah. Melanie. Oh, it's Melanie again. Melanie is the worst. Yeah, you know what, Melanie? You get a thumbs down. Yeah, that's right, Melanie. You get a thumbs down from Trust Your Pilot. That's the ultimate insult to everything. Yeah. Oh, and then, of course, if this was just a Snover, if this was a freaking Snover, we win the game. And, of course, it's an Abomasnow. So let me guess, Snover and 6 energy now. Oh, everyone say Melanies are the worst. And then we get 2 mulligans. Okay. Starting hand. And, well, this is a starting hand. Okay. Okay, there's absolutely no shot we don't get it here, right? There's no shot. No shot. That's what you got. We're facing off against Zard. As long... Oh, there's Dusknoir. That's less good. But we can still do this. It's totally fine. So it's Zard, Dusknoir. Is there Dragapult, or is it just going to be Pidgeot? Interesting that they only got a Pidgey. And I mean, you could theoretically put Psyduck in the deck. Simply because, you know, you have Surfing Beach, but eh. Dusclops? Oh, Charmeleon, okay. This is either going to be the greatest game of Abomasnow or the worst. Okay, there's the bosses. That's really bad. Can we just get a good supporter? Okay, we got Arven. That's kind of the best one. All right, this means we go Arven for... I guess I have to get Secret Box, right? Secret Box and then hope that Artisan's in the deck. Artisan is actually in the deck. You didn't see this, YouTube audience, but... The first game we played, it was an Arven and a Snover, and then all I found the entire game was energy. It was so much fun. We enjoyed ourselves to the max. All right, what's the supporter in my hand? It's not good. So we want Artisan, Experience Share, Ultra Ball, and then for next turn, we have bosses. I guess I get Cyrano? Or I guess it's Arven, but aren't I out of tools? Oh, so we prize Kyogre. I was like, okay, so we can't... We're fine. We prize Kyogre. Believe it or not, that's actually a good thing in this situation. Because that... the reason it's good is because you can't mill it. If you prize something, you can't mill it with this deck. That's the one saving grace. All right. I believe we go Ultra Ball away... the Experience Share, and I mean the problem is that they can knock out my Abomasnow next turn. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it this way. It is theoretically possible for them to knock out my Abomasnow. That's fine. Give me Kyogre, baby, and then don't Ion... Well, actually, if they Iono me, that's fine. And Epic 19 into just energy is bad. Get Cyrano. Yeah, the problem is that I had to play that a little safe. Because Cyrano at least guarantees that I'm going to have 2 Abomasnow this game. I would have loved to get rid of Cyrano and keep the bosses so you can, you know, not Hammerlanch a single prizer. But I had to because PDCGL and... Okay, that's fine. They're drawing 1,000,000 cards. Well, let's see. Citra Box, I definitely think Citra Box is the best A-spec for the deck. Like, you could say, oh, Hero's Cape is the best, because that helps Abomasnow survive, and you can play it with Arven, and you can find it, but Hero's Cape, or sorry, Citra Box just gets you Stadium, Tool, Item, Supporter. It's everything you need. You are going to mill it, but it's everything you need. And I just, again, I couldn't take the risk that they go Dust Noir, put this down to 220, and then I've already taken a prize, so that'd be 2 prizes. Then they just go Zard, Knockout. And I can knock out a fresh Zard. I can knock out a Virgin Zard. I just have to hit 4 energy, and Kyogre would be very important here. And while my opponent's taking quite a bit of time, we queued up against my Lotic Melanie. In the second game of the stream, we queued up against my Lotic Melanie, and we had a great starting hand. There was a Cyrano, an Arven, and I think a Larry Steele. We started Snover and Experience Share. We had energy. They immediately conceded, and that led, you know, it wasn't me. I'm a nice person. My chat was like, wow, Melanie sure puts the L in Melanie. And see, I told you. Okay, there's a max. That doesn't matter, right? Are they gonna go for my Snover? Okay, yeah, they went for the Mega Abomasnow. If we can just rip Kyogre off the prizes, we are so in... Oh my god. They're 10... No, they got it, because we're 220? Yeah, they got it. Alright, well, we have to take the KO. We have no choice here. We have to take the knockout. I'm just going to Cyrano. And then, of course, we top deck... we top deck the card we absolutely do not need. And I think in this situation, because I need to hit 4 energy, we do use the Artisan. Normally, you wouldn't do this. You know, in a perfect world, you don't want to have more Pokemon on your bench, but we're not living in a perfect world where everyone has feet for hands. If I don't take the knockout, we lose. It's as simple as that. Oh my god. See, remember, never gonna let me down, I told you. I told you. This is what's gonna happen every single freaking time. But they are short of a KO. If we can somehow... Oh no, we lost Surfing Beach. If we can somehow get Surfing Beach, we'll be totally fine. All we need is Surfing Beach, and then I can go into... Actually, I couldn't because we don't have any energy on this guy. Yeah, so there you go. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's how the jumbo ice cream melts. Wouldn't Trolley also be good? No. Trolley would not be good because you don't want to have very many bench Pokemon in your deck. It's more important to get Abomasnow than it is to get your basics. Like, you just want to get 1 Snover to start, 1 Snover on your bench, and then 1 Kyogre, and that's about it. The reason I added, like, Fez and Squawkabilly to my list is for situations like this. All right, well... let's, yeah. Let's just go for it. I know they can win with, like, what? They just put a fire energy on the Monkey Dory. Well, we wouldn't even have had it anyways. This is what prizing your Kyogre does, is you just lose. And there's the stupid Kyogre. So if we didn't prize this, we still probably would have lost, because even though I have 24, 25 energy in the deck, we only have 9 in the discard pile after how many Hammerlanches? You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna concede. See, how do you like it, Milotic Melanie? Okay, it's very unfair that the female avatar is allowed to do that. The male avatar isn't allowed to jump up and down. We don't get to watch its junk flop up and down really quickly. And Xylex, yeah, you're playing the Cinderace Mega Mawile. Oh, here we go again. Oh, this is so many people are playing this game. So many people. How many people are playing TCG Live? So many that I'm facing the same opponent 3 games in a row. Such a well-made game. And yeah, Xylex, you wouldn't have won if it wasn't for the weakness on Abomasnow. Abomasnow would have bodied you. And Dizzy, there's not much you can do, Dizzy. You're gonna mill everything. Every idea you have, like I have multiple different builds. Every idea you have is nullified by the fact that you can just mill everything you need. All right, 3 mulligans, and I don't play, and then we start the stupid Kyogre, but that's actually fine. Except for the fact that they're probably gonna knock it out. Okay, so if I go attach to the active and... Oh, please tell me I'm not going to get screwed over by this decision. Please tell me I have another Turbo Energize for next turn. Okay, good. Oh, man. All right, I mean... If I top deck an energy... No, I think we just have to kind of stay the course here. We go Surfing Beach. So do I Arven for Secret Box? Hang on. I don't remember if Secret Box was in the deck. Do I Arven for Secret Box? But I also kind of need the Surfing Beach so I can go into Snover. Like, I don't want to lose Kyogre. That's the problem. Because they've already demonstrated how easily they can beat me off. And they'll go into Totsadiri, same thing again. Huh. Okay, yeah, if you want to Ion, I mean, that's great. Please do it. The Water Energy top deck is very interesting. So if I go for Secret Box and get Experience Share, I can kind of do everything. We can get Fartazon to get another Snover, and then I can have Cyrano for next turn. But this is going to hurt my kind of long-term game plan here. So we want to keep the Surfing Beach. And Seto, thank you for the sub. But do we want to keep Surfing Beach at this point? Yeah, I think I do. I know it's weird, but we go Turbo Energize, Artisan, Ultra Ball, and then Cyrano for next turn. They're probably gonna Iono me because they're a butt face. And yes, I finally was able to activate the 35% off subs again. And then we have to Artisan for a Snover. Oh my god. If they do what I think they're gonna do, because I can guarantee you we are not gonna top deck a Water Energy. That is all but guaranteed in this situation. We are not going to top deck a Water Energy. Because all I've done this entire stream is top deck Water Energy. So I know for a fact we are not going to top deck one. So we're putting 2 on the Snover, and we're hoping that they don't go Dust Noir, blow it up, or just anything. They can really just kind of take advantage of the entire game right now. But Xylex, I appreciate it. And Seto, thank you for gifting Xylex a sub. I don't know if I said that, but thank you. Hopefully they Iono me. They're not going to. They're going to Dust Noir the Snover and make me hate life. And Pixel God, because what if I don't top deck an energy? That's the problem. What if I don't top deck an energy? So I have to play the percentages and hope that they can't get the knockout. And yes, I was finally able to activate the 35% off whatever gifted subs thing. If you gift more than 5, you get 35% off or something. Dust Noir, yep, I knew it. I knew it. And then there's the Charmeleon. Maybe they'll Iono me. That's all we need. It's just an Iono. But we can still make a comeback. We're not completely out of the game yet, because losing a Snover doesn't really matter. Losing one Snover is not that big of a deal. And I think we knock out the Totsudeiri. Yeah, we knock out the Totsudeiri. So that's actually fine. We might get we might get an energy off the prizes here. Yeah, okay, see? So I should have split it. I should have realized that I should have split it, because in order to knock out the Snover. So yes, Pixel God, you were actually correct in hindsight. Like, I've never been in this situation before. Not many people have. Is I should have recognized that if they're going to go after a Snover, that means I'm going to get a prize, though they could have just knocked it out with, like, oh my god, of course. Of course. Of course. Okay, so let's go Artisan. They have helped me more than they know, though. And then we go Cyrano. Get 3 Abomasnow out of the deck. And then evolve into you. Basic energy there. Ultra Ball away. This seems crazy. They're going to be like, what? You just got rid of 2 Abomasnow? But this is it. I can't bench anybody else. No one else can come into play in this situation. If they decide to Iono me, that's fine. But I literally cannot bench anyone else. And TQ, that's actually going to be the subtitle on my thumbnail. Now, I know there's some people watching, like, trust your pilot. Why aren't you counting the energy in your deck versus the energy in your prizes? Because then you could know how many energy you prized. That does not matter. You could write down every detail. You could say, I have 19 energy in deck. That means I prized 5 energy. So when they blow up a Dust Noir, I have a 75, 100 million% chance of finding the energy. It doesn't matter. This is PDCGL. You can do everything perfectly. You can have a 30-card deck, have 25 of it be energy, use Hammerlanche, and still hit 1 energy. That is what this game is. I have played this game for far too long. We're at 10,000 games. We're literally 3.5 years in, because we're, what, 6 months away? October, November, December, January, February. Oh no, we're just over 3.5 years. All right, and I think we're okay, right? Because as long as they don't Iono me, we should be fine. And it doesn't seem like they're worried about the Kyogre. And they can't knock out my Mega Abomasnow this turn, right? They can knock out Kyogre or Snover, but then they're going to leave somebody alive. If I could top deck bosses, you know, the deck plays Pokegear. There's bosses. There's lots of things. And unfortunately, I am winning, so they have access to Counter Catcher. But we actually want them to go after... Okay, they went after Mega Abomasnow. That's totally fine. That's actually more than fine. That's the Marissa Tomei of Counter Catchers right there. Because now I can just knock out their dude and we win. Now I can just knock out your dude and that's GG, baby. You did my job for me. And we didn't top deck in energy. So this is where everything's going to go wrong. We need 4 energy. I'm going to show you how much energy is in the deck, just so you're aware. Okay, there's 19 energy. You know, I'm putting the Snover down. Just to really show you, we need 4. We need 4. There's 19 energy in the deck. We need 4. I thinned out the Snover. We're going to get 2. Oh, we got it! Never mind. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest PDCGL player in the world. Melanie, this is the best of 3 against Melanie. YouTube audience, I think I left it out of this one because I talked a lot of crap about Melanie last time. We queued up against Melanie like 10 minutes ago, instant concede, realized they were playing Trust Your Pilot, couldn't handle the gas coming from Trust Your Pilot's engines. Game 2, we did lose because that's what happens when you play an Abomasnow deck. When you play a Mega Abomasnow deck, and you Hammerlanche against the 330 hit point Pokemon, you're going to lose. All right, that's fine. That's a super rod. Okay, so I would imagine they're about to Dusclops the Mega Abomasnow, but I can win. Sunny, thank you for the sub. I can win with Kyogre. Okay. I can win with Kyogre if they don't have it like that. Otherwise, we just go Mega Abomasnow. But this is tough. I needed the experience share, which actually... Oh, no, wait. Math. I can't do math. That's great. See, I can't do math. The Dusclops can't knock out the Abomasnow. Not being able to do math is great. See, okay. Well, that's less good. They've won. They have they've won the game now. That's GG, we lose. Unless I top deck bosses, we have lost the game. Right? Because they've used, what, one Gust card. If they get Dust Noir... Okay, so there's a perfect 60. And then if I Kyogre, we do take the knockout with Kyogre, which means they can't use the Dust Noir. So we still have a chance. And we're going to have a deck full of energy. Oh, this is great. Okay, so we go that there. We may as well put the Surfing Beach down, which is kind of unfortunate. We're going to get not that much energy. We have bosses. This is great. We just have to hope that the Surfing Beach remains in play. Otherwise, they can maybe do some shenanigans here. But what is really good is they can't pop the Dusclops or Dust Noir now. And we have how many energy in the deck and a boss's orders? All of them. And there's Larry's skill issue. I think we have it. I think we will take the best of 3 against Milotic Melanie, who I've faced 3 games in a row because everyone's loving PDCGL. Though I think it has more to do with the fact, because remember, they introduced the 2-tier system, where once you reach Master League, you're in a different world than the rest of the people. It's sort of like how when you're a feet connoisseur, you ascend to a higher level, and then everyone else is just like, really? You're not a foot connoisseur? You like hands more than feet? You. So it's because I'm in Ultra League, I'm facing other people in Ultra League, but it's still, right? You think there'd be more than 2 people in Ultra League right now. Don't do it, Melanie. Don't do it, psychotic Melanie. Yeah, all the best trainers are in Master League. Can't use Blustery Wind to get rid of my beach. There's an Iono. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's fine. As long as we get an energy, we're fine. No! No, 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 no. No, no, bad Melanie. No, our deck is... There's like 5 cards that aren't energy in this deck. We have to. We have to... There's no way this is going to happen this way. Oh, okay. We got it. We have to get it. And what was my hand pre-Iono? It was... Yeah, so it actually makes more sense to not shuffle my deck, and then we're guaranteed. This is guaranteed. There's 25 million energy in the deck. Oh, Melanie, you just got destroyed by the #1 Abomasnow player in the world. Oh, that was... Okay. There you go. See, when Seto comes, everyone is just basted with happiness. Basted by irresistible cuteness. Milotic Melanie, you were destroyed by a better player. You can't feel bad about that. Yeah, time for match 4. No, I'll wait. And nothing new was added to the shop this week. I don't really care about this because, like, it's just a sleeve. If it was a deck box and a coin, I bought the ETB. I don't know why there's a limit of 1 on the promo set. That's kind of dumb. And yeah, I don't care about that. Best of 5. We did get to tier 69. Actually, let's open the collector crate. What's the terrible supporter we should get full arts of this time around? Make your guesses. What are the terrible full art supporter that we're gonna get in all of the collector crates? The Lieutenant Surge one? Oh god, I forgot. It's random or it's in order, and we gotta go through all this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the collector crates aren't as special anymore, are they? Because oh man. So that player may discard. Wait, is that an Iris's fighting spirit? Wait, what is that? I'm trying to beware misprint. Card bleed. What is that? Once during each player's turn, that player may discard. Oh, that's a mystery garden. Yeah, that's a mystery garden. Why is my beware a mystery garden? All right. Oh, and my Bayleaf is also a mystery garden. My Crawdaunt is not. My Golden Go is. So does this mean I'm going to get a gold mystery garden in this pack? Is that what the game is telling me? Okay, we got main Ectric. That's cool. We got everyone's favorite Pokemon. See, they leaked it. They leaked it. They told us what we were getting before we were getting it. So that's why, the PDC GL dev must have had a terminal period. And that's why we knew it. So they spoiled the pack for us. Shame on them. All right, we'll play one more with the turbo build, and then we'll mix it up. Oh, and Seto, sorry I missed your message. I was trying to read, and that takes a lot of brain power. Yes, I already bought the ETBs, like in-game, not in real life. I don't have that kind of money. Not all of us can afford to open thousands of packs every single day and lord it over everyone else. But every card was a misprint. God, the card bleed has been just like astronomical. It used to be like a fun thing, like, oh, hey, this has a Cyrus's face on it, ha ha ha. And now it's like 90% of the time there's card bleed. And Karusu, watch my video. It's the best new Mega Evolution deck. Gardevoir is the best new Mega Evolution, I think, all told. But Mega Lucario is the best deck because it has so much going for it. Whenever I queue up against Mega Lucario, I'm like, crap. What am I supposed to do? They have Solrock as a backup attacker. They have Harry Mama. They have everything. I think with this starting hand, we play with our balls. We have 4 Abomasnow. We have Artisan, a Surfing Beach. We didn't really prize much energy. We prized a Snover. We didn't prize Kyogre. I think what I do next turn is we just go... what we do this turn is we go for a Snover and an energy. And then next turn we go Arven for Secret Box and Turbo Energize. If we have 2, I'll have to double check. And then we go get Secret Box for Artisan, Ultra Ball. Oh, wait, is this why Mega Signal's in the list? I think this might be why Mega Signal, like one copy has been in a bunch of different lists. Is for situations exactly like this, where you want to play Secret Box, but you don't want to play with your balls. You just want to play with your box. Ah. Oh, and if they attack with Joltik, that's just a free prize with Icy Snow. Though they are just going to power up their Iron Hands. Huh. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Because if I go Icy Snow, they're going to take 2 prizes. They still have to knock out 2 Abomasnow. That's Larry's skill issue. That's unfortunate. Hang on. If I go for Larry's skill, that's an Abomasnow. That's an energy. Now, we just have to go Arven. The Larry skill is really bad. And then we have an experience share. Unfortunately, I have to get rid of all of these except the energy because... there's a chancey we don't get what we need here. All right, so Artisan, Turbo Energize, Ultra Ball, and the supporter for next turn shall be Cyrano. Come on down, buddy. Prove your worth. Prove your usefulness to the world. All right, and then Fartazon. Let's go Snover, because we're not taking a knockout this turn. So we can just go 1 on the bench. Turbo Energize. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Okay. We got this. They're going to fall for the trap. They're going to Iron Hands my Snover. Take 2 prizes. We're going to Cyrano. We're going to top deck an energy. And we're going to have 2 fully powered up Mega Abomasnow. We're not going to mill Kyogre. That's going to be very important. Kyogre is going to be the bottom card of our deck every single turn. We're never going to mill it. And then we're going to get Surfing Beach Kyogre energy to win the game. Don't do that. Why are you being a butt face, Orlay? Why you gotta be like that? Okay, good. They're not gonna be a butt face. We have Cyrano that gets 4 cards. Like, I don't think I can take the risk of benching Kyogre because due to math. Remember, I do hardcore math. If I put the Kyogre down, they can just knock it out. Then, oh my god, they had Prime. Did they didn't Arven for the Prime Catcher? Was I not paying attention? Yeah, they didn't Arven. They just had the Prime Catcher like that. They just put a Future Booster on a Joltik, by the way. Well, yeah, this is gonna go great. Can we top deck one of our 19 energy, please? Just top deck an energy. That's it. Hey, we got it. All right, so let's go 1, 2, 3. And then we just do the exact same thing we did last time. We just Ultra Ball away 2 Mega Abomasnow to get the 4th. And how much energy is in the deck? Only 14. That's a little concerning. Okay, hang on. Let's bench the Kyogre. I need to get the knockout. I think if we don't get the knockout, we're kind of screwed. We need to take this KO. We did not take this KO and we lost so many things. All right, well, Kyogre, I regret putting you into play. What did we lose? We lost Experience Share, Nest Ball, Arven, Larry, Skill. We did prize quite a few energy. So we have 6. There was, what, 14 in the deck. There's now 12. So there's 12 energy in the deck, 18, 20, 21. So we prized 3 or 4 energy, which is not quite a bit, but it is more than I'd like. And if they retreat into... Oh, I know, they manually attached to Miraidon. Interesting that they didn't try to go for the Galvantula just to soften me up. Because if they'd gone for Galvantula, what would that have been? That would have been... Oh, they're going for the Kyogre. Oh, they're going for the other one. Okay. Because joke's on you. We're going to top deck Surfing Beach. Crap. Okay, we didn't top deck Surfing Beach. But all we're doing is making our Kyogre more powerful. And our deck much worse. But our Kyogre is far more powerful than you could possibly imagine. So I think that's what's going to ultimately cost us the game is the Kyogre. Because they've only used 1 Prime Catcher and 1 Bosses. We have to assume they have multiple other things. They can take the knockout of the Abomasnow this turn. And if I expose the Kyogre, that's bad. But how much damage you're doing 130. So you'd survive. They have to crisp it. Ooh. Are they going to attach to the Galvantula? What are they doing? Okay, this could get very interesting. A Bosses might not win it for them. They do have like a Crispin Pikachu KO on the Kyogre. Or something spicy. Never to let me down. No, I shouldn't have put the Kyogre into play. I only did that to increase my chances of winning. Okay, so if I put the Kyogre in the active, I think I might even need to, right? But if they just have Crispin, then we lose. We got to take the chancey here. We got to take the chancey that we hit 3. Crap. We got to take the chance that we hit 3. There's an Arvin. Yeah, let's go Arvin. I think we're only going to be able to get one thing out of the deck because we're out of tools. Yup. Let's go for the Pokegear because this gets us a card out of the deck. Pokegear something. Don't care. Oh my god. Okay, there were 5 energy in that hand. Or in that Pokegear. There was 5 energy, so that means we're guaranteed to get what we need. Oh my god, we're not going to get it, are we? There was 5 energy on the Pokegear. That means we're going to get 4 here. We got 3. I'll take it. I'll take it. So no matter what they do, they can't win this turn unless they go... How can they win this turn? It's going to have to be like Iron Bundle, Crispin. Countercatcher doesn't do it. Because we have the energy for Kyogre. They could try to Iono me and be like, you have no energy left, which is kind of true. But I should have like 2 or 3. We got rid of Arvin. We got rid of Surfing Beach. Surfing Beach doesn't matter anymore. But this is what I was talking about, is I didn't want to have Kyogre until the end of the game, but obviously you run the risk of milling your Kyogre. So I had to put it into play, and as it turns out, that is the right call. It's the wrong call, or it's the wrong call for the right it's the right call for the wrong reasons, or the wrong call for the right reasons. I think that means they don't got it. Because I might only have a handful of energy left. Frost Barrier, there are very few instances, like 5 to 10% of the time you'll use Frost Barrier, just because you don't want to mill yourself. But Kyogre is such an integral part of the deck that if you mill your Kyogre, you're like, well, we're probably going to lose now. Your chances of winning just plummet. Okay. They're going to soften me up. That's very smart. Because now they can just go Crispin Pikachu for game. They do have 7 energy down. Do I Frost Barrier or do I... I mean, I can't do anything else. Yeah, I have to Frost Barrier. I can't do anything else. We have to Frost Barrier. There's no other choice. The stupid Galvantula. The stupid Joltik's coming back to bite me. I should have knocked out that Joltik when I had the chance. All right, if you can't get a Pikachu KO this turn, I think we win. Or if they have... Oh no, Ursaluna's 10 damage short because of Frost Barrier. They would have to have Gust Ursaluna. They need Crispin. They might also need like... Oh, there's the Ursaluna. Don't have the Gust. Don't have one of your other 3 bosses' orders. Damn it! Yeah, this is what I was talking about, but I would have lost, right? I would have lost anyways. It's just, it's the least bad call. Exactly. It's the least bad call. It's what you have to do. And that's just the nature of playing Abomasnow. And I'm just, that's like a fringe battle, right? That's Iron Hands, Joltik. Clearly, yeah, Sato, clearly. You know this game so well. All right, let's get rid of that one. Let's do the more Kyogre focused one with the Squawkabilly. And Caruso, you're not even subbed. And you're asking for feet picks. You're not even subbed and you're asking for feet picks. That's like asking, oh, hang on. That's like asking to see someone's nice banana without even swiping right on them. And Seto, no, you gifted them a sub. There's a difference. And Salem Sushi, yeah, when I get to 1,000, I'll do a foot reveal. When I get to 1,000 paid subs, we'll do a foot reveal. I mean, never gonna let me down. You gifted a lot, but you're only a 9-month sub. I mean, look at Seto. Seto's a 25-month sub. This is a starting hand. And it's Mega Lucario. So we lose. That's fun. Glad to know we lose this game. Unless it's Ceruledge, but it's not. Okay, well, that tells us nothing. That still tells us nothing. That does mean they imported the list from Limitless, I think, right? Yeah, you're one of those weirdos who doesn't have 6 toes. What a weirdo. And Samuels, the problem is that we're facing Lucario players who know what they're doing. So unfortunately, they're only going to put one Mega Lucario in play, and that's it. And there's Ceruledge. Okay. There's Carmine. There goes Briar. There's Fighting Dong. They haven't used Squawkabilly yet, have they? They played Squawkabilly, they haven't used it. They haven't squawked and squeezed. I guess I'm just gonna Squawkabilly. And Carusi, which one? There was quite a few. Or was there? No, Lucario was one of the ones where it's like there's one Lucario list. Everything else, there's a million. Like, I was looking at Mega Mawile. I want to make a Mega Mawile deck, but there's just nothing good. All right, the Kyogre top deck is pretty sick. The Air Balloon is mostly there just for the Squawkabilly. So I think we go get Squawkabilly. Oh, we don't get Squawkabilly. I literally put the Squawkabilly is in the deck for one reason alone. Guess what that reason is? You'll never guess what reason the Squawkabilly is in the deck. Take a wild freaking guess why the Squawkabilly is in the deck. It's for when you get a bad starting hand and can only play with your balls. So then you go get Squawkabilly and you say, oh, okay, now we don't lose the game. It'll always, you'll start it when you don't need it and you'll prize it when you do need it. Again, the prizing mechanic. It is the worst mechanic in the history of trading card games. Nobody likes it. Give us draw 13. Like, they have yet to introduce a trainer trial that isn't just we're banning certain cards or limiting certain cards. They haven't created like a brand new format, which is what draw 13 would be. That's all we want. All right. I guess I just put the Kyogre up there. They're going to boss it. Well, that's an unfortunate top deck. Oh, man. I do not have a nice banana today. And yeah, the Legacy Energy and Ceruledge is kind of a butt breaker. Because gusting around it isn't really possible. They're going to have a bosses. They're going to go for the Snover. Abysmal Flames. Oh, wow. The effect covered up the amount of damage it did. Yeah, I think as soon as the Squawkabilly was prized, I think that's when I should have realized, yeah, we're going to lose this one. And I also have Cycling Road. Worse than Venusaur went? Hey, with Venusaur, the thing that the people who watch the YouTube video don't understand is that I won quite a few games with Venusaur. It's just that they weren't YouTube worthy. It's the tough games, the longer games that I wanted to try and win. Those ones took forever and didn't work out. Do I even need the Air Balloon? Like, should I drop the Air Balloon and just have like a Turo or something? Or like a Pokegear? I probably should, but let's just stick with the list. RK, what are the chances? 0. 0% chance, because we actually want that, and that would improve the game, and they're against that. And they've been asking us for ideas, which it's hilarious. They've been asking for us for ideas for the trainer trials. They haven't listened to any of them. They just keep repeating the same ones. Just like, hey, what if we just do singletons again? What if we just do the same thing we've done 6 times before? If they reprint Fliptini, Bramble Gas, baby. No, probably Wug Trio. All right, well, this is Dragapult. This is actually winnable, but maybe we should put a sider, because everyone's playing stupid Dragapult these days. Okay, let's go attach to you. We don't want the Squawkabilly with this hand. I think we want a Snover, and then we just Cycling Road to get balls deeper into our deck. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's try to tempt them. Let's tempt them into an Ino. Probably won't work, but let's try to tempt them. All right, so Gabri, B24. Yeah, I mean, Woad Trio would be kind of fun. And this is it. Oh, see, we masterfully baited them. Now give me a Kyogre. Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a Badoo. There's a Badoo. You Ino me into the perfect hand, and then I have to just say goodbye to it right away. I guess it makes sense to Icy Snow the Badoo, because there's no reason to waste the bosses here. I should just Carmine, get a fresh hand. Ooh, that's terrible. But the thing is, they can win the game next turn. They can literally win the game next turn if I don't bench a Snover, so I have to bench a Snover. And then we just go Icy Snow. I know they're going to have access to Fez, but they don't know that I play Surfing Beach. That's the one nice thing. And there's research. This build is quite a bit different. I realized just how good Kyogre is, and I was just like, well, let's focus more on Kyogre. Abomasnow is great for taking big KOs, but Kyogre can also help. So why not put Carmine, Research, Cycling Road? Just get a ton of energy in the discard pile without needing to use Hammerlanche. Have a good, turn 1 attack if you start the Kyogre. And of course, we got triple Snover in the field. And the code currently can't handle draw 13 and choose your 6. But that's exactly what would reinvigorate the game. The game hasn't undergone any significant changes. See, I told you. In a very long time. But if they did the draw 13, choose 7, shuffle 6 into your prizes, that would be so amazing. It would change the entire landscape of TCG Live, of everything. And people would be happy for once in their lives. Doesn't happen very often, but we'd actually be happy. But I don't think they can actually do it. I don't believe, if they can't fix the select glitch, if they can't fix, if the card bleed has been insane. I opened a pack and every card had a Mystery Garden text on it. And then the ultra rare was Mystery Garden. They can't fix basic issues, so they don't have time or the resources or maybe the know-how to add the draw 13. So that's why when you look at trainer trials, all they do is just have limits. The trainer trials, you're like, oh, but how are you bad-mouthing trainer trials? I like them. They're nice to have. GLC is kind of sad. Expanded's also very sad. But if you look at them, all the dev has to do to implement the trainer trials is just say, okay, you can only have 1 of each card in your deck. That's a very simple thing they can do. Or you can only have 2 of this. Or we're going to make these sets, cards from these sets are banned. Right? That's all it is. We're just going to ban a couple cards from some sets, and that's all it is. So it's not like these monumental things. It's very low effort that has a high return for the players. Again, Trainer trials are just another way to play the game, which is good. It's just what they should, their potential hasn't been fully realized. That's pretty good. So we go Cycling Road first. There's not a card I don't want to see. Hey, there we go. All right, let's... Okay. I think we go for Icy Snow. Not Yellow Snow. We go Icy Snow. You know nothing, Icy Snow. And then we'll evolve into this guy. We go Basic Energy. Kind of sad that we have 3 of our 8 draw supporters in our hand. There's more. Now the question is, do I put Kyogre down now? Because how many do I need? 16 to knock out a Dragapult? I think we just go Icy Snow and we maybe try to bait another Iono. But the problem... I mean, maybe I should have put the Kyogre because we know what we're facing, right? We're facing Dragapult. They're going to get a Neo Upper Energy. They're going to knock out my Abomasnow with 2 Dusknoir. It's not going to be easy, but that's probably what they're going to do. They're going to bump my stadium. They're going to take all the KOs in the world. But I can still make a comeback if I just get 1 Abomasnow. Because if they blow their load this turn, then they're going to have to take some time to recover. And I'm only showing 5 prizes, so Kyogre could win us this game. Right? We could literally win the game. This is why I wanted to focus on Kyogre a little bit more with this particular build. Because you look at 16 energy in the discard pile. Yeah, of course there's Jamming Tower. There goes my Surfing Beach, which we absolutely needed. And Melon, I would like to have Psyduck. The problem is that with Abomasnow, it's the prize game. You have to play the prize game very heavily with this deck. And that's not something you can always count on, right? Because if they go 1 Abomasnow, 1 Snover, 1 Kyogre, 1 Psyduck, you lose. You want them to go knock out an Abomasnow, knock out Kyogre, Kyogre, and then Abomasnow. You don't want it to be Abomasnow, Snover, Kyogre, Psyduck. Like, you want it to be 3-1-1-3. You don't want it to be 3-1-1-1 or 1-3-1-1. It's math. You wouldn't understand because I'm just such a genius. I don't think they got it. You know, the downside to playing a deck that has like 6 energy in it is sometimes you don't find the energy. They might go for a Desperation. Yeah, Desperation, Dusknoir, KO, hope that I hit an energy off the prizes. You know, if they prize the Neo Upper, they have a 1 in 6 chance. They got to knock out the active Snow. Oh. Interesting. I was thinking they were going to go for the Snover, so they must have something in their hand. And again, like, they haven't fixed that glitch either of the silhouette of the card. All right, they're popping these Dusknoir. Like, the thing is, with the Psyduck, I would very much like to have it. Again, it works with Surfing Beach. Maybe that is a card. If I could, you know, if I played this for a week straight, if I tested every idea for Abomasnow, including Psyduck, I think it might sneak in there. Because we haven't really experienced the Psyduck. Like, Dusknoir is still everywhere. I faced Dusknoir like 5 times today. Rookie Toes, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is fan-flippin-tastic. Okay, I know that Jamming Tower is probably going to stay the entire game, but that's fine. And then let's go... No! You were going to be in the freaking YouTube video for sucking! I took 4 prizes, and all I did was attack with Snover, by the way. Why? Why would you do that? You're blue balling me here. Oh, goody, we get to face the same person. Wait, how does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? They are in Quick League. They're in Quick League. I'm an Ultra League. We should not be facing the same person in back-to-back games. And Rookie Toes, thank you again for the money. I appreciate you. This game is just sad. Right? No one's playing. They literally said in their last developer letter, we're going to invest more into our servers and stuff. It's like, really? You sure about that? Sure about that, bud? Really invested in the servers there so much that we're really getting a lot of things here. And Easy Melon, it shouldn't be. Oh, they're playing it. They switched decks? They managed to switch decks that quickly? How's that? They must have the fastest fingers in the world. But Easy Melon, no, this is just PDC jail. Everything breaks with every update. Again, the dev doesn't know how to fix what breaks. And when they do, it just takes forever. And what do you think we're facing right now? Yeah, when they fix it, it's like Prism Energy. They somehow broke the Black Bolt Prism Energy when they didn't do anything to touch it. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's Terrabox Zard. And what the hell is this again with the supporters? I say we just high roll it. I don't care right now. Let's just high roll it. I should have used beat. Whatever. We're going to hit 3 energy. If they have it like that, then let's just let them have it like that. I don't care. We're facing the same opponent twice again. We did a best of 3 against Melanie that we won. We're doing a best of 3 against Dabry. Yeah, let's just concede they got it now. Well, actually, they need what? Rare Candy, Zard. They need to have one of the pieces in their hand right now. If they don't have one of the pieces in their hand, they may lose the game. But it could just be that they go Rare Candy, they already have a Pidgeot, or they already have an energy. They do need a water energy. So this could be interesting. They're jocking off? Okay, so that means we're safe. My gamble paid off. See? Everyone, gambling is great. I should have used beat, though, but that would have made this more boring. If I use beat, it would just be only need 2. Now we need 3. That's much more interesting. Could you imagine if I was a boring person? See, they're just jocking off. This is perfect. I'm not even going to use I should probably use research, but I'm not even going to use research because I believe so much in the heart of the cards. There's probably 22 energy in deck. We only need 3, so half of our deck is energy, and we only need half of 6 to get it. The math is literally perfect. You could not do math better. No one can do math as hard as me. Though I think we probably end up losing this game. Yeah, there's Sob. That's okay. That's 20. That's fine. Everything's going to come up Millhouse. Don't top deck in energy. Ah, crap. You top decked in energy. All right, well, Hammer Lanch time. If we don't get it, we're going to get 7 energy here. Oh my god, we almost did! See, I told you. If I use beat, what's the point, right? Nothing fun would happen if I use beat. Oh, wow, we prized everything. You know what's better than using beating off your opponent? Am I right, Trevor? Now that's a lot of damage. See, they don't even know what to do with themselves. YouTube audience, I hope this makes it into the video. This is game 2 against Gabry. We faced them. I don't know how they did it. They must have the fastest fingers in the world. Because we faced them playing Dragapult. I queued up like right after, and they're playing a different deck. They're playing Zard Terra. I don't understand. They were able to switch decks in literal record freaking time. I don't understand how they were able to do that. And Salem Sushi, unfortunately, the YouTube audience has very low attention spans, like the Twitch audience. Super Smash Kart, thank you for the sub. The Twitch audience, you know, they're degenerates and they'll be here for hours and they'll give me money to watch me even though it's free. Like, imagine that. Imagine being so degenerate that you pay someone to just play Pokemon cards when you can just do it for free. It's crazy. But the YouTube audience, they're a little bit more stingy. I can upload a 7-hour video that gets 1 million views. And guess what? It'll have 10-minute watch time. That'll be the average viewer watch time will be 10 minutes. Could be literally the greatest video you've ever seen, most well-researched, you know, a history of Pokemon feet, a history of couches by J.D. Vance, you know, a history of Pokemon feet by Trust Your Pilot. They'd be on the same level of penetration in the zeitgeist of modern society. And you pay for the 3 hours of it. Yeah, you pay $5 to watch 3 hours of a slow mental breakdown 4 or 5 times a week. That's priceless. And Trevor, thank you for the follow. Super Smash Kart, thank you for the sub. Rookie, Seto again. Sunny. All right, looks like they're just trying to soften my Mega Abomasnow up. But I'm always hard. You can't soften up what's always hard. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, things are happening. I could knock out the Charmeleon. If I just knock out the Charmeleon, that's GG, right? Oh, but that is so boring, isn't it? Wouldn't it be so boring to go for the Charmeleon? Wouldn't it be so much more fun? Nah, I have to go for the Charmeleon. I'm going to be smart. We've been screwed over so much. They're going to concede. We're going to Frost Barrier. See, I told you. Gabri is the worst. Everyone type in the YouTube comments, Gabri, you're the worst. There's a TV show called You're the Worst. You're worse than that, Gabri. They conceded. They were going to literally be in the video twice if they didn't concede, because I was going to win against their Dragapult deck. I destroyed their Terrazard deck. I'm just that good. Mega Abomasnow is unstoppable. Yeah, you could tell when I took that knockout of the Ogerpon, they were just like their fingers, their toes were hovering over that concede button. They were just like, "Oh, I want to do it." They're just like, "Oh, I want to do it. I want to concede so badly." Hey, King is King. They're Twitter? They're on Twitter? Exactly. Venusaur is a fraud. Everyone agrees. Venusaur finished in 3rd in a tournament, and that's the best it's ever going to do. That is the one time you'll ever hear about Venusaur doing well in a tournament. So, Kingish King. Hey, I'm not actually following them. They're probably going to win, though, because they post memes on Twitter. Oh, no, that means they play this game a lot. Oh, here we go. And Super Smash Kart? Yeah, but there's probably a bunch of children there who probably laugh whenever you said, I'm going to play with my balls. This is exactly why I'm playing this list. We're going to put the Snover, we're going to put the energy on the Snover. We're going to go Carmine. This is why I'm playing this version of the deck, because I'm the throat goat. I am goated like that. I am goated in the sauce. We have Squawkabilly. Look at how crazy I am. I'm going turn 1 Carmine into turn 1 Squawkabilly with an Abomasnow deck. Who even is this guy? Who's this crazy mad lad? Do I want to play with... I don't think I want a Nest Ball. We can't take the knockout, unfortunately, of the Fez and Skibidi, but we do have, like, everything we need to win. And Melon, oh, I hyped it up. That's why I'm so negative about Venusaur, is because I hyped it up so much, and then it just completely fell flat on its face for me. I'm sure I'll revisit it again. You know, maybe when Dawn comes out, I'll give it another chance. But it's tough. And thank you for the sub. Over 2 years you've been subbed. Remember how normal you were over 2 years ago? Then you started watching me and giving me money, and just the world has changed. Your worldview has changed. You're much more radical. You get mad at people in public for wearing socks. Hey, it's Venusaur. We're probably gonna win? I don't know. Are we gonna win this or are we gonna lose this? Okay, that's cool. Let's go into you. We're gonna put another Kyogre down because we just want to thin the deck at this point. And then... yeah, I guess we go attach to the Kyogre. I know I said thin the deck at this point, and then I'm shuffling back in all my energy. But if you look at this, we're fully set up. If they go for the Kyogre, we could be fine. Though I did kind of just do all that with the Squawkabilly and the Carmine. Realistically, no, I should not have put the Squawkabilly down until I knew what we were facing. But come on, the implications. I couldn't not do it. Oh, are they gonna Cruel Arrow like the entire game and then just hope I can't get any energy? What you don't understand is I can triple attach to Kyogre and do Swirling Waves and take knockouts. Or I could literally top deck a Research and then get Secret Box, get rid of energy, and then win the game. But this is the defining game for Venusaur. If Venusaur loses... okay, they're going to win. They got the Meganium. I don't think we can win now. They're playing Meganium. We're obviously off to a bit of a slow start. The question now becomes... well, actually, if they take the knockout with the Teal Mask Ogerpon, if they're able to get Meganium... wait, do they even need Meganium? Hang on. 30, 60, 90, 120. They don't even need Meganium. Okay, they're going to go for they're going to go for Venusaur. They're going to knock out my Kyogre, and it's going to be beautiful. Go for Venusaur, move the energy to the Ogerpon, knock out the Kyogre, and then we just do all the things, baby. Oh, they got it. They got it. Okay. Oh, please. Go for it. Our deck is like 90% energy. Oh, you know you want to do it, Kingish King. You know you want to do it. Move the... wait. No, they're doing the Cruel Arrow thing. Oh, that's the more boring part. Maybe they maybe they incorrectly clicked. I think they did a misclick. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're on the toilet and the phone slipped into the... okay, they're going for the Cruel Arrow. They're going for the four shot on my Mega Abomasnow. That is, objectively, this is the smarter decision. Yeah, they're going for the Squawkabilly. They're just going to try to two-shot that. And then we got a Snover. Well, we don't really have much choice here. We just have to attach to the Kyogre and hope. Hope that we top deck an energy with like 23 in the deck, or 21 or 22 or something. I'll take an energy. I'll take... and they got the boss. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. If my Venusaur deck drew this crazy, I would have won a lot with Venusaur. Venusaur never drew this crazy for me. Oh my god. But then we're just in the same position. Like, this doesn't really help. Yeah, I guess we just go end turn and then make them think we don't have it. Oh, man. Yeah, if my Venusaur deck drew like that and was able to just do all the things... so they'll be able to do a million things. Knocking out the Abomasnow isn't something crazy. Yeah, they'll move it. They like to move it. This is sad. You know, watching this happen, this is kind of sad to see it happen in real time. They got the damn bosses. You know, they just kept playing lilies. Imagine not being able to afford gold balls. right? If I top deck an energy, we win. Okay, we still win. I think we still got it. There's no way we don't get an energy here. Thank you. And then we go Surfing Beach into Kyogre, Swirling Waves, and then yeah, I guess it's just directly into Swirling Waves. Oh, you don't know what you've done, Kingish King. We're still probably going to lose, but I mean, they're going to have a replacement stadium. Interesting that they went, yeah, they're going to have a replacement stadium. If they just boss Trap again, yeah, we're going to lose now. Unless they go for the one that's damaged and they can't do math, and they went for that one. Okay. All right. All right. I see what's going on. You're not a very nice person. You keep getting all the perfect draws. I don't believe I have another Surfing Beach. I have an air balloon, which is useless. Okay, so we're going to go Cycling Road. We're going to get a Snover. We're going to attach to the Snover. Do we have another Abomasnow? We do. We have a million things in the deck that are good for us. All right, and I mean, the problem is what if they get a Fez? We have to, again, we just have to kind of play the percentages here. We have to hope that they don't go... Well, that's unfortunate. We have to hope they don't go Night Stretcher, Fezandipity. Toadscruel is fine, because we don't actually get anything back from the discard pile. We just have Abomasnow next turn. Oh, they took a Jungle Dump! Okay, there's no way you get 3 bosses this game. I am going to one-shot your stupid Venusaur. Your Venusaur is done. You have lost the game. Trust your pilot is better. Ah, crap, that's energy. All right, so what we want to do is just go 1, 2, get the Abomasnow. And everything is lined up. Everything is perfectly lined up. 4 energy, please. No! No! Why would you do this to me? I thought we were friends. Of course it happens like that. Not like this. Not like this. And, you know, I shouldn't have got rid of the Carmine. I should have kept the Carmine for an air balloon next turn. Oh, PDCGL, why do you hate me so? This game, we were 1 away. We were 1 away. We had 14 freaking energy in the deck. We could have destroyed Venusaur. We could have showed how much of a fraud deck it is. But I still concede that they wouldn't have won if they didn't get perfect draws. They had perfect draws with the double bosses. They're taking a Jungle Dump. If I can top deck an air balloon, we can go into the other Mega Abomasnow and still probably lose. We didn't get it. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's just see how much we could have done. Okay, well, at least we wouldn't have done it this turn either. So that's slightly better, I guess, but it was close. And the League of Legends TCG, there is a League of Legends TCG. It's called Runeterra, Seto. What are you doing? What are you doing, Kingish King? Kingish King is going to post this all over Twitter, and the Mega Venusaur account's going to think that Mega Venusaur is actually good. All right, well, let's try this one more time. I do like this list. It's just, I don't know what the air balloon is supposed to be. Like, should the air balloon just be another surfing beach? Because that seems to be, like, the thing. And Rockman, hey, you were able to send it to people over here. So Huge Beard Guy, Erica, representing the 5%, Sirocco, Brolando, and Curtin, welcome to the cockpit. And Rockman, see, I did that just for you. I was trying to get the gifted subs going, like the 35% discount. I was trying to get that set up as soon as I came back, but I think because I took the 2-month break, Twitch wouldn't let me. Every time I tried to do it, it would say an error has occurred. And then I've been trying it every day that I've been back. Finally, today, it finally worked. So yes, if you want to give me money, it's cheaper to give me money. And psychologically, as Rockman knows, it helps gifting subs to people because then they feel obligated to resub because Twitch will always remind them, hey, 25% off if you want to resub. So it's a psychological mind game. That's why gifting subs to first-time subscribers, it's perfect. Yeah, see, Rockman is on my team. Rockman is lotioned and ready to go. We can beat Garchomp, right? And Chibber, other lists have it. There's a couple other lists that have Fez. Just this build is focused on, you know, the Kyogre. Yeah, the Fez. I like the Fez. I do think the Fez is a good idea just as continuous card draw, especially if they knock out a Snover, they knock out a Kyogre. It doesn't kill the prize trade. As Walking Plane just pointed out, Garchomp is 4 times weak. Garchomp is 4 times weak to ice. So we got this. We are guaranteed to win this. And I'm taking the turn 1 KO on that stupid Roselia. I hate its face. Yeah, you heard me. I hate your face. And let's go for Snover. Now, here's the question. I think we Carmine. You have the Carmine, right? I have the guaranteed Carmine. And then we have another Carmine. We have the guaranteed Carmine, so we should do that first. Statisticians would say use the Carmine first. And then, of course, that's not how it goes. Okay, so we want to play with our balls again. Snover down. And then Cycling Road, goated Stadium in this deck. There's a Boses. Actually, we're going to save the Kyogre. Because we know they can't do anything this turn. We're actually going to save the Kyogre because I may need to use it for Secret Box. This is Snover for your opponent. Damn straight. We got Abomasnow. You know, Rockman is Joe Biden and I'm Abomasnow. And we're going to run this game. But if you received a gifted sub from Rockman, make sure you thank them by shaking your booty at him. Ooh. That's terrible. Ooh, that's horrible. That was a perfect hand we had. Actually, that's great. That's worse. That's much worse. I don't understand the teardrop. Why is it a teardrop? Like, it's Team Rocket. What's the synergy? What's the connection with a teardrop and Team Rocket? Is it because they take your Pokemon and you cry about it? I fail to see the connection here. It's like when I was on my date last night, it's what she said to me. I fail to see the connection here. And you know what I said? When she was like, I don't know if I should go back to your house. You know what I said? Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen. Greatest quote ever. I think it's a searchlight, not a teardrop. Are you sure, Zod? All right, well, we unfortunately can't do the thing. So I think what I do is I just go attach that there. We're gonna potentially swirling waves. Right? I think that might be the call here. If I know anything about Garchomp, they're probably not going to go rare candy Garchomp this turn. And even if they do, they would need to play with their premium PP twice. Because remember, Garchomp is not Lucario. Lucario is the one that does 130 for 1. Garchomp does 100 for 1 and draws you up to 6. Arguably, it's better. You know, we can have that. We can masterfully debate that all day. But just whenever I was playing Abomasnow, you can do the Unga Bunga. You can do Unga Bunga all day and just go, you know, 4 Snover, 4 Abomasnow, Legacy Energy, and just 30 energy. Have fun whacking off alone in your bedroom. That's totally fine. But every time I was playing this deck, I was like, Kyogre's kind of the linchpin here. If you don't have Kyogre, you really hate life. I mean, if you're a PDC jail player, you already do. But Kyogre was such an important card. You want to go Abomasnow, 3 prizes, Kyogre 1, and then Kyogre 1 more to force them to essentially take 4 knockouts to win. But if you go Abomasnow, Kyogre, Kyogre shuffles back in on the energy, and then it's just like, well, I don't have any more energy to shuffle back into Riptide again. Well, that's why I play all these. I play 4 Carmine, 4 Research, and then I can also Kyogre early with Squawkabilly and Ultra Ball, and also Secret Box. So I admit, this is not a perfect list, right? The prize trade doesn't always work out perfectly. But what can oh, hello. We have so won this game. Oh, this is beautiful. But I don't think you lose anything by playing with your... Okay, by playing Squawkabilly. Right? I don't think you lose really anything. I think your deck gets better by playing Squawkabilly. I know, hot take. But if you think about it logically, if they knock out your Squawkabilly, that's fine. They still have to knock out 2 Mega Abomasnow. You just don't give them Kyogre until the end of the game, and you hope that, you know, you hopefully have a Surfing Beach, which probably won't happen. But just, that's the thing with these 3 prizers. You have to rewind yourself back to a happy time in 2019 when we had 3 prizers back then. And that's kind of when I started out. And I was always saying, you have to count your opponent's prizes for them. That was my catchphrase along, let me gobble down some toes. And, you know, they infringed on that trademark with Mega Mawile, with Gobble Down. But that was like my mantra, is like, count your opponent's prizes or count your prizes for your opponent. So Mega Abomasnow, 3, Squawkabilly 2. They still need to take 1 more, and then you just go Mega Abomasnow again. So I am on Team Squawkabilly. Or Team Fezandipity, but I think Fezandipity more fits in a Kyogre build. And what if you can't count? Well, then you're just like me. We're one and the same. Are they going to play? Okay, so they need to play with their PP once, or they can just go for a Draconic Buster. Oh, no, never mind. They're going for a Corkscrew Dive. What are they doing? That's not a knockout, is it? 260. They got to play with their PP a couple more. Oh, they got the Lilies. So they play with their PP once, so that's 60. They need 1 more, and they got it. Did they whiff? You whiffed, didn't you? You've soiled yourself, Lanza. Oh, you feel bad, don't you? And then we can Secret Box for Surfing Beach. Not that really gets me anywhere, because we still have a heavily damaged dude, but... Yeah, I guess we just do it. No, because we're gonna get an energy. We're gonna get an energy off Cycling Road, guaranteed. Ooh, that's worse. That is a million times worse than anything that could have happened here. That is the worst card we could have... Please tell me the other one's in the deck. Please tell me... Okay, the other one's in the deck. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. No one is panicking. We're fine. I don't know why you're worried all of a sudden about my well-being in life. Okay, let's go. Surfing Beach. Experience share. Play with our balls. Go get another Kyogre. And this is going to be a very weak Riptide, but I mean, what other choice do I have? Oh, this is a terrible Riptide. All right, let's get that out of the deck. We go Surfing Beach. Actually, do I go into the Squawkabilly? Is that a thing I do in this situation? No, we can't go into Squawkabilly, right? We go Kyogre in the active. We hit him with the... Yeah, we're going to go double... No, we got to put one there, and then we just got to go Riptide and hope they don't have a Gust card. If they do have a Gust card, we are totally screwed. But, I mean, they did play a Counter Catcher. Maybe they don't have much Gust, because, again, you got to cut some cards to make room for Watchtower and the Premium Power Pro. And there's another Garchomp. Okay, so they have a knockout on Kyogre just with Corkscrew Dive. We know they have a knockout on this dude. Okay, that is a knockout with Spiritomb, funnily enough. Oh, they're not going to be expecting this. Oh, they're not expecting... No way you get another Counter Catcher. No way you hit another Counter Catcher off of this. I'm doing it, everybody. I'm going for that Garchomp. Lanzard, let the greatest moment in Pokemon TCG Live history happen. Oh, I got such a raging curse right now. Okay, we go... Energy there. And Shiny Ray, we all get our list from Japan. Anytime someone says that they have a unique list, we just all got them from Japan. Oh my god, we got double bosses? There's no way we lose now. We have... The deck is 90% energy. We only need 3. We're guaranteed to win. Oh my god. There's no way we lose. The only way we lose is if we don't find another Abomasnow. Oh no. Bad things are happening, everybody. Bad things are happening. Because now they can just Gust the Squawkabilly. Oh, this is bad. But just, the thing is, I can't go for 30 energy. 30 energy is just half of your deck is energy. In no world is that going to work. Oh, they're giving me the Fez! Oh, no, I don't think I can... Hang on, if I put the energy in the discard pile, that would be 8. Oh, that wouldn't be enough. Okay, so we'll be tied on prizes. If I don't take the KO... Okay, there's an Arven. If they go for Counter Catcher... Oh, please go for Counter Catcher. Go for Counter Catcher and be like, oh, but if I knock out the Squawkabilly... Aw, damn it. See, just if I could... I think if I had an Ultra Ball... You know, we have one more. If I still had like a Secret Box or an Ultra Ball in my hand, I would 100% just go for the KO with Kyogre. But I can't do that. I have to put the energy on the Snover. I don't have an Iono, unfortunately. And they're going to have a 1,000,000 card hand. So I know I was saying this, you got to play the Squawkabilly. Just, I didn't know the game was going to go like this. You know, I wanted to show off the Kyogre. I wanted to show off the Squawkabilly. I wanted to show off these lists. You know, Fezandipity would be very important right now. But if we top deck an Abomasnow. Lanzard, hello? Hello? Yeah, but I would have to find the Fez. That's the thing. I would have to find the Fez. No, we're setting up for an amazing ending. Here we go. Okay. Remember, they can't use Counter Catcher, so they would have to have a bosses. They would have to have bosses because I just won't take a knockout. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god! Okay, we have to. You know what we have to do. You know what we have to do here. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is for entertainment purposes only. We're going to know. All right, we're going to know in our heart of hearts. We have to do this. It is for the world. The world must know the answer to this question. Will I get double back-to-back? Oh my god! The greatest game ever! Oh, the greatest game ever with Mega Abomasnow. That doesn't even matter what happens the rest of the stream. Nothing else is going in the YouTube video. Nothing is topping that. If you made it to the end of this video and you saw the greatest game ever with Mega Abomasnow, make sure you type in chat. I will DM Trust Your Pilot free feet pics if he gives this comment a heart. And I will also subscribe to his VODs channel and get it to 500 subs so he can start earning 10 cents a video and he'll be very happy and be able to afford more foot lotion. Oh, that was just such a beautiful ending to the game there. All right, nothing else is going in the video. Nothing else can go in the video. Nothing's going to top that. If we get into a game that tops that, I'll include it, but I don't think there's a chance either. All right, so we got the Kyogre. Let's try Veluza. We'll try like all these different lists for one game each. You know, I'll tell you what they say. You win some, you lose some. It's all the same to me. God, I listened to that song so much. What was it? Was it American Wasteland? No, what Tony Hawk game was it in? And so the soundtracks for Tony Hawk games aren't always the best. I think it was Tony Hawk's Underground 2. I hated all the songs except one. So I literally had Pain by Jimmy Eat World play on repeat for like the 3 to 10 hours or however long I played it for. It was just Pain by Jimmy Eat World because that was the only song that I liked in the game. And Kroji, I have to do all the megas first. So today it's Abomasnow. Tomorrow is either Mawile or Camerupt. The other one will be Saturday. And then next week we're finishing up with... Okay. That's all right. And then next week we're finishing up with Absol, Gardevoir, and the other one that no one actually remembers. Oh, I need to take a breather after that one. That was such a good game. Oh, and if you didn't see it in the Discord, I did link to Ursi Day's tournament. So Ursi Day is hosting a money tournament in TCG Live. Pro Skater 4. Okay, yeah. There was one every year. What am I supposed to do? That would be, I think I might slip and, oh God. I think I might slip and slide if I do that. All right. Well, let's go for this guy. And then we hit him with the snow. See, I told you, I got Squawkabilly, and I got Pheasantipity in a list. Don't you worry. And there we go. Turbo Energize 2 to the Snover. Obviously, they're going to have it like that, because this is what it is. But I don't really think Veluza goes well, because you have to have Brilliant Blender. So it's like you have to play 4 Arven, you have to play 4 Kofu. Brilliant Blender is your A spec. Yes, you could use it to buff a Riptide 100 damage. But I don't think Veluza is worth it. Like, yeah, you can attack, you can do 110 for free, but Kyogre can deal 400 for 1. I'd rather do 400 for 1. So I understand what the person in Japan was doing when they did this pairing. And yeah, it works. You know, you get a turn 1 Arven. You don't start freaking 2 Kofu in your starting hand. And then you Brilliant Blender 4. You get a free 110 attack on back-to-back turns, hopefully. And then it's just Abomasnow. But that's unlikely. You jerk face. Actually, you're a butt face. Then that's much better. Cramorant? Oh yeah, if you watch, we all know you watch my video. Hey, terminal period is Monday. I will be having, our cycles will be synced up and I'll be getting my terminal period on Monday. You know, get your, I know Clamburglar is already writing up terrible jokes for period jokes, which is just insensitive to the 5% of people who watch my content that get those. All right. Well, you've opened Pandora's box. You've done the thing you should not have done, Ace of Spades. You've activated my trap card. Aren't you the one who runs all those Mega Venusaur Twitter accounts, or why were you being thanked for that? All right, let's go Brilliant Blender and Brave Bangle. Okay, play with our balls again. Ooh, we got Fez, yeah. And Miles probably. Would not surprise me. All right, so let's go. So wait, the two Kofu that we had in that starting hand were the only two that we actually had? That's insane. The only two Kofu we had were the ones that we had in our starting hand. Okay, that makes sense. We also prized 2 Mega Abomasnow. In case you were wondering, we also prized 2 Abomasnow. All right, so we go Surfing Beach and play. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna keep the Night Stretcher. We're not gonna use Fez because I don't want to draw into my energy. Boom. Don't know why they didn't remove that stupid effect from the game, but it doesn't matter because we are goated like that. Oh my god. The RNG in this game is insane. And you only run the Mega Venusaur one? Really? I didn't know it was you. Also, I know your first name, and I hate knowing my viewers' first names. You should not have your first name on your account. But, so, to talk about the next month, because we're in October, I tweeted, if you saw my tweet, it's a fake name, good. Phew. If you saw my tweet today, not the Harry Potter one, the Pokemon one, my plan of... So if you didn't know, before I went on my hiatus, I planned out about 6 months worth of tweets just in case I died, and then, you know, it'd be like I'd still live on and you'd be able to get some laughs. But they're still going and no one's liking them, so it's kind of makes me feel sad. But the tweet today was about how on October 23rd, exactly 3 weeks today, yeah, 3 weeks today exactly, we're getting about 20% of cards from Phantasmal Flames in the Mega Gengar Diancie decks, which is like my biggest video of the month so far, which is pretty cool. But we're getting about 20% of the cards. I don't know what to do. Because do I do all my Phantasmal Flames preview videos before the decks, or do I do it after? Like, I feel like I have to do it before the decks, because we're getting like 15 brand new cards, 15 plus brand new cards in 3 weeks from a set that releases 3 weeks after that. So yeah, I feel like I have to, because it'd be stupid to be like, these are the best decks from Phantasmal Flames. Oops, they're already out. You know, most of them are already out. Oopsie. And I can't use Mystery Garden because I can't draw any cards. So I could discard an energy if I had enough Psychic Pokemon in play, but I don't, so I can't use it. So I think I have to, which means I might have to like slow down the streams the week before the decks, and then just I'll do crazy decks with Wondrous Patch and stuff. It's just this very weird situation we find ourselves in. You going for my Fez? You can't. Yeah, you're going for the Fez, right? No, you still can't. You need Monkey Dory. I can't click on the Streamtail. Wait, why can't I? Why is the Streamtail unclickable? Why can I not? I can click on everything else. Why'd they go after the Veluza? Why are you worried about Veluza? Veluza's not going to hurt you. All right, and now we use the Fezandipity because they're not expecting what's about to happen here. They're not expecting the busted Kofu. The goated Kofu sending all my energy back to the bottom. But I think actually we do wait on the Kofu. We go get Kyogre out of the deck. We wait on that. Actually, if I'm using Frost Barrier, then yeah, let's just use Kofu, put the energy back in. Probably draw a bunch of energy. Let's Brave Bangle this guy. Frost Barrier. So you know how I normally do all my things. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate that I essentially have to do the videos 3 weeks before I would like to. And I'm going to have to guess quite a bit on where the cards fit into the set. Like, I have somewhat of an idea. Hopefully, some of those French YouTubers get their feet on the decks beforehand. Because remember, inside the decks is going to be the Phantasmal Flames prints of those cards. So we will know where they fit in the set so I can make the deck list. It's just, I'm going to have to basically wait until the last second to analyze the Japanese data and then upload it's going to be weird. You know, unlike the Marnie and Steven decks where it was basically just like nothing new was happening. Okay. Yeah, let's go attach to you. I want to probably Kofu the... Actually, let's go Arvin. Okay, well, that didn't work. That was the opposite of what we wanted there. And then we go... Because what I want to do is I want to take the knockout with Kyogre. Whether or not that's a smart thing that's even possible, it's what I want to do. I want to take the knockout with Kyogre, and we do have the means to make it happen. So wait, I should use Hammerlanche then. If my plan is to take the knockout with Kyogre, then I should use Hammerlanche. Oh, we hit the bosses. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. We only have 9 energy in the discard pile. We're fine. We're fine. There's Abomasnow. Crap. I shouldn't have used Hammerlanche. But if they want to attack with Guardy, they're going to have to put 3 energy on the thing. They're going to have to put 2 energy on the thing. Okay, but the odds of me getting Ultra Ball and energy off of this are quite high. So what I'm going to do is they're just going to attack. They're going to take the knockout, take the 3 prizes. I have the Fez. We know that we have balls. We don't use the experience share. We have Brave Bangle. I'm about to take a knockout of a Guardian. I'm going to show you how good Kyogre is. What are you doing in my swamp? All right, here we go. Oh, we got it. Okay. And then I think we go Lily's Determination first, and then Fez. That gives us all of our cards. Okay, that gives us all of our cards. And then we put all the energy in the discard pile. Trust your pilot is the GOAT of GOATs. Did Tom Brady move aside? Trust your pilot's the GOAT. Yeah. Imagine getting sauced by a Kyogre. We would have knocked out a Mega Guardy. And Kroji, the reason I didn't do it is because it put an extra energy in the discard pile. So there you go, Fezandipity. See, Fezandipity. I agreed with you that Fezandipity is good, but you saw it in action. You know, if you put Squawkabilly, you may as well put Fezandipity in there. Look at that. I mean, to be fair, they didn't get Monkey Dory or anything set up, but we still take those. Veluza was completely useless. Veluza did nothing. Let's go Academy at Night. So again, we got the Squawk. 24. We got Heroescape. We have 2 Academy at Night. Academy at Night is kind of your safety. Yeah, this doesn't have Surfing Beach, though. So if you're kind of just stuck, if you're stuck. Help me, Step Abomasnow. I'm stuck. All right, here we go. We're going to make it maybe to Master League today, probably tomorrow. The issue with Mega Mawile, I think I talked about it a little bit earlier. The issue with Mega Mawile is that you just put 1 copy in Archaludon, 1 copy in Metang. You can put 1 copy in Jolted Box or Terra Box. But you can't really build a deck. There was that person who showed up in chat who mentioned that they played it with Cinderace. But to be fair, Abomasnow's weak to metal, and they got double picnic basket on the turn where they absolutely needed double picnic basket. So, like, everything went perfectly for them. It was awesome to see. Okay, Mega Venusaur. Okay. And are you proud of yourself, Clan Burglar, for poisoning Twitter with your nonsense, where everyone has created an account for a card? Are you happy? I've never been happy. Ooh, oh, it's Guardy again, probably. All right, well, we'll take it. Let's go attach, and there we go. I feel bad for annoying everyone. It's like the Mega Venusaur account was great because I was able to have fun and be like, you know, Mega Venusaur's trash. It doesn't win any tournaments. It's never going to win a tournament. But now it's like I got people replying to me like, "Hey, I'm a card that can do 350 turn 1." Yeah, I know, Mega Latias is ass. That's obvious. So, does anyone have any fun ideas for Mega Mawile? What I was thinking is just trying to go like, oh, that's the perfect hand. Was trying to go like defense. It's either defense, Dust Noir, or Scissor Me Timbers. How is this hand better? This hand, Megan, welcome in. If you're starting to feel a little off, that's because our cycles are synced up, but I'm going to get my terminal period on Monday. My terminal period, I checked the calendar. I will be getting my terminal period on Monday. All right, this is a pretty goated hand, I gotta say. Oh my god, how is this better? How are we doing more good things? All right, experience share. What does the Arven even do? I don't even know what Arven does. We got Hero's Cape, and we got a Ultra Ball. Sure. Let's go Hero's Cape, and then Hammer Lance. Watch me get one. Okay, that's fine. Wait, no, the other list had a Night Stretcher. I don't know if this list has a Night Stretcher. We will find out. Yeah, Megan, it's unfortunately it's terminal. God, Doom period was better. Cause like there was that attack Doom Decree. I think that had like the same connotation as like if they have a certain amount of damage counters, they're knocked out or something. And it's like, no, Doom period sounds too icky. We should change it. Okay, what should we change it to? I know, terminal period. I could have retreated that Snover if I'd put the thingy on it. My favorite attack name is Zzzt. Zzzt. Yeah, just like I want to make a Mega Mawile deck. I made a, you know, Mega Abomasnow. You don't put that in anything else. It's a Mega Abomasnow deck. But Mega Mawile, it's like I could put it with Scizor. That's not a terrible idea because Scizor can take prizes. You know, it hits some things for weakness, which is good. Like Golden Go loses to Scizor. Gardevoir doesn't like seeing it. And it can take prizes. But it's like you have to play a Matang or Experience Share. Mawile has 270 hit points. So if I end up chickening out and all I do tomorrow is just our Chaladon Matang with one Mawile, know that I tried and I failed, but I'll probably still try to pick like the least worst one of the bunch. That is my goal. And I really wish I had Surfing Beach, but putting 10 damage on the Curlia actually isn't the worst. Oh, crap. They're going to get a Monkey Dory, aren't they? Well, I know. That's the problem. Megan, I know, Megan. But what are my choices, right? Like, how do you make a good how do you make a playable Mega Mawile deck? It's like Scizor, you're still only going to have 2 Mega Mawile. Best case scenario, yeah. It's like, if you want to build a Mega Mawile deck, how many are you putting in there? Probably just 2. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, let's go full defense. Let's put Full Metal Lab in there. Let's put Iron Defender. But then every scenario I look at, it makes so much more. Oh, crap. They're going to absolutely body me here with Screamtail. Yeah, we're about to lose probably double Kyogre or something. So feel free to put it in the Discord if you have any ideas, because I'm coming dry here. I don't really have much ideas. It's tough because everything is bad. Mega Mawile is just bad. Picnic Basket is annoying and it makes sure you can do 260. So maybe that's what I do, is we just really lean into the defense. Like Picnic Basket, Risky Ruins, Iron Defender, Full Metal Lab, Matang. Like that doesn't seem, okay, it does seem horrible, but it doesn't seem like it's the worst thing ever created. Notice how we go to a Surfing Beach list for the first time this stream, and then we run into a Screamtail Trap deck. So, yeah, it looks like Scizor or Defense. Those are the only ones. Only ones I can think of. You know, you should really feel bad for me as a streamer. Life just isn't fair to us. Did they just give me a free KO on a Screamtail? You do realize I'm going to beat you off, Ren, right? Well, that's unfortunate. All right. Let's go. Let's beat you off. Yeah, Scizor sounds good. I don't know, like, because how many basics have abilities that people don't want to just put into play anyways? Most people want to put their basics into play that have abilities. That's the whole reason you have them. Except maybe like Squawkabilly. But yeah, I guess maybe Lily's Clefairy wouldn't want to see the field. So if I blow their Skin Flute, that might help Scizor. But I always fall into that trap with Scizor, where it's like, oh yeah, we'll put the flute in there and it'll work 0% of the time. Well, I've been racking my brain trying to find a way for Mega Mawile to work. I guess I should probably put that on the screen. That might help people know what it is. Pro streamer, by the way. Oh, yeah, I looked at that ice cream. Where was it? Oh, yeah, if you're wondering, that's what's in the battle pass for all 100 levels. Oh, and I saved the screenshot, by the way. I saved it. I was like, oh, I hit it off stream. I got to show everybody. My audience will appreciate it. So yes, I saved hitting level 69 on the battle pass. But it's so disappointing that the greatest attack name ever is on such a mediocre card. Like, if it was 80 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken, then yeah, you just play it with Dusknoir. Obviously, you just play it with Dusknoir, you're good to go. But it's the prizes you have taken, so you have to, like, you could still play it with Dusknoir and just knock out single prizers and stuff. Or I built, like, Scizor with the Petulant Poison Bundle. Megan, the reason is that I'm a degenerate YouTuber and I have to entertain hundreds of people. Oh, by the way, 7 minutes, Guardy, 0 prizes. For those of you keeping track at home. More than 7 minutes in, still haven't done it. Togekiss, ooh, Chibber, I like that idea. I like that. I'm probably not going to do it because that requires thinking and changing the list that I've already pre-constructed. But Togekiss gets more prize. Like, maybe that's like a future idea of something I put on like the back burner, because we're going to have a big lull here. Like, I'm pretty much locked in. Unless there's health issues that pop up, I'm pretty much locked into streaming through December mostly, like up until the Christmas break, because 3 weeks is new cards. 3 weeks after that, more new cards. You know, we'll be able to get through November. I'll have like my leftover ideas, and then we'll see what's going on. Megan, I wake up out of brain cells. So like, I'm pretty much locked into that. I don't know how next year's going to go. It definitely depends on, what the Mega Dragonite set is going to be. Because it really seems like Mega Dragonite is going to be, it's going to be like a reprint set. And oh god. And Mega Dragonite isn't exactly the greatest card ever made. Right? It's like Mega Manectric, but a stage 2. Like, what if we printed Mega Magnetric but made it a stage 2 and didn't give it a weakness? Like, it's a good card, don't get me wrong. Ryu Know Nothing Jon Snow Glide does 330. They're really going after that Abomasnow. They really do not like Obama. It's situations like these where you wish you had, balls on your feet. All right, here we go. We're gonna need to Ultra Ball away the Fez and the Ultra Ball, unfortunately. And then we go get the Squawk. Okay, I mean, wow, we got 1 energy out of that. That's actually good, but we're about to get like the craziest Hammer Lance in the history of the universe. And I'm just thinning here. And we know they're going to try to trap me, so we can't put the Snover down. Please just hit 1. Oh my god. I told you, the greatest Hammer Lance in history. There was no point in that. We could have hit 1. Could have hit 1 and I would have been happy. We hit 6. And Kroji, thank you. And Clam Burglar, yeah. So November, December, January, February, yeah, 5 months is going to be Phantasmal Flames. We're ending on a whimper for sure. But we will get new cards, like Mega Dragonite. The reason I keep saying that Mega Dragonite will be in like the January set is because if you look at the bottom left, it has an eye block. Megan, you're not sub. You're not allowed to swear. Only subs are allowed 1 swear a month. Mods are going to get you, Megan. Well, I mean, you can apologize with money. But Mega Dragonite has an eye in the bottom left, so we know that it's from this year. Karusu, yes, you did. You used your swear word, and also you didn't pay for a sub. Sato gave it to you. But because it's from the I block, unless they do something screwy next year where every card is an I block, which they won't, we should be in the J block next year. We should be... I can't think of J blocking off. I lied, I ain't sorry. So you must have the same mentality as Clam Burglar. You take back your sorry, but you have to give me money. Oh, Clam Burglar did time you out. Oh, Clam Burglar has all the power. So that's why I'm not happy about Mega Dragon. It's just not... It's going to be a dragon set, right? If they showed off a dragon type at Worlds or whatever, you have to assume that means we're getting a dragon. Or Dragon D's nuts. Right? Because we haven't had dragon support. And if we do, that means Dragapult gets better. Yippee, everybody. Who wants Dragon? Press 1 if you want Dragapult to get better. Because they said they were going to give us type-specific support. And they haven't done anything for dragons yet. And I mean, that is a type. Just like how goth girls are my type. Goth girls with daddy issues, that's my type right there. I mean, I can't wait for Heat Burner. Like, I know we're not playing Tool Scrapper, and you're like, why are you waiting for Heat Burner when no one's playing Tool Scrapper? Heat Burner gets rid of Special Energy, Stadium, or Tool. Heat Burner could have more of an impact on the format than we think. It won't, but it could. Okay, so they're doing 3 hundo. They're knocking out my dude. So they're definitely setting themselves up here for boss's KO. Am I just in a situation where I Riptide? The problem is if I Riptide... Well, I think we have Air Balloon. I think we have Air Balloon in the deck, so I'm going to go get Air Balloon. Please tell me there's... Yes, we have Air Balloon. Okay. And then we have Ultra Ball. So hopefully this doesn't fail me. We get rid of these 2 guys. Yup. Okay, we Riptide. We can retreat if we need to. We have everything we need to win the game. It's just they're probably just going to go bosses build or counter catcher build up game because that's kind of what Guardy does. Regidrago EX. Yeah, there we go. So, like, I would imagine there's going to be dragon support. It'll probably be the typical, like, oh, we'll do shiny cards, or we'll just do a bunch of reprints from the past year, and then there'll be like 20 new cards. So realistically, Phantasmal Flames will be a 5-month set. And Megan, I don't want to go on a rant, but why not make Mega Evolution the new once per game mechanic? Right? They give up 3 prizes, so why isn't that just our once per game mechanic this time around? That's the whole gimmick in the games, is that you can only Mega Evolve once. So why not make it the gimmick this time around? Like, I know it gets a little iffy for how exactly do we make it work with basics, right? Obviously with basics, it gets a little weird. All right, well, I'm not going to sit here while they scream tail all day long. Yeah, they did V-Star and Tag Team, so just like that would have been preferred. Oh, it does? Oh, that's less cool. All right, let's try the Legacy Energy build. I chucked in a hand trimmer just to be funny. It's not going to work. We're never... If we hand trimmer in this game, we're not going to hand trimmer in this game. So this will be the final game of the stream. Press 1 if you think I'm going to win. Press 2 if you're a realist. And you understand that there's no Kyogre, and we have to rely on Legacy Energy, which means we have to rely on Hilda. So they're going first, which means we have already lost. Cool. Only one mulligan. Only one mulligan. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's the Rule Edge. This is also a really bad matchup, and I really wish we had Kyogre here. Really wish Kyogre was here in this deck with us. All right, so I have to go Arvin for Nest Ball and Turbo Energize. Because we can't be like, oh, they're not going to get the Ceruledge KO. They're going to get the Ceruledge KO. Oh, we got it, baby. We got it. Okay, so we want to go Turbo Energize, Nest Ball. I could try for Pokegear. And, you know, we could potentially get it. But that's never going to work. I'll just go for the Abomasnow and then hope they don't have it next turn. And then we do the old Hammer, Lance, and Pray. You know, that old strategy. Oh, I almost screwed that up. As long as we don't hit our Legacy Energy, we'll still lose because this deck doesn't have a way to recycle energy because there's no Energy Recycler, there's no Kyogre. It's just you hope you hit the cards when you need them. We have way too much energy in our hand, and I have no way of shuffling the hand. All right, so Snover's down. I can use Frost Barrier to KO the Ceruledge, and they can't take a knockout with Solrock, so we still have a chance. It's just the whole point of the Legacy Energy build is that you go first, and then you evolve into your Abomasnows, and then you never have to worry about Snover. Because as soon as they knock out a Snover, the Legacy Energy is nullified anyways. Because you want to make them knock out 3 Abomasnow, and it's just like, well, now they just have to knock out 2 Abomasnow. So the whole point of Legacy Energy is already tossed out the window. Ooh, hello. Okay, so let's go Ultra Ball. Add in that. We're going to go for Abomasnow. We Frost Barrier. And then next turn, we'll put the Snover into play. They are not expecting the Frost Barrier. I can guarantee you that much. And Vertram's welcome in. I think with the 30 damage reduction and just, you know, generally what's been going on their side of the field, I think we have it. Or at least we have survival this turn. We have 380 hit points. They would need 18 energy in the discard pile. That's like all of them. 18 is 360 plus 30. Yeah, so they would need 18 energy. And we can just go Frost Barrier. Ooh, yeah, we're just gonna go Frost Barrier again. This is great. This is perfect. To end the stream by screwing over a Ceruledge deck, you'll love to see it. I did not think I was going to beat Ceruledge today, but obviously, well, you can't really say they bricked, right? I was able to knock out 2 Ceruledge. They used the research, right? That must have been their... They chose to go first. They played research. And they're going to go for a power gem. You know what we got to do. It's the rules here. You know what we got to do. And then we go Hammerlanche. Please, come on, live. Oh, that was almost not a knockout. All right, since we didn't see Legacy Energy, I'll play one more. Okay, I'll play one more because we didn't Legacy the energy. And remember, you want to go first. So I'm gonna bequeath upon you one more game. You're welcome. And we're all if we win this next game, are we at Master League? No, we'll hit Master League tomorrow with Mega Mawile. I will bequeath upon you this game. You're welcome. Legacy, good one. And you know, anytime anyone says like, "Oh, I made it to Master League. Is this good?" It's like, no, I'm gonna make it to Master League with Mega Mawile. And Shiny Ray. No, that's in case you go second. You want to go first in case, because you're guaranteed a Snover and an energy, right? You're guaranteed a Snover and an energy in your starting hand with this deck. Turbo Energize is in case you go second. Yeah, making it to Master League, not really a big deal. How did I only take one? They got Zerosic? They're playing a mill deck or something? I'm playing Miroslav Shatan. Oh, it's this deck. Oh, it's this thing. The thing that no one likes. Do I just not bench anybody? Or I guess we just bench the dude? I don't know. How do we win this matchup? Okay, I just don't bench anybody and we win? Is that it? Because this is the first, you know, I tried to gift you one extra game, and then of course we faced the stupid Pidgeot stall control deck thing. That gets rid of my items. They had a perfect turn 1, but we're playing an Unga Bunga deck, so is Unga Bunga better than Smarts? Is being a degenerate better than Smarts? They have Mimikyu? Oh, they do. And we're about to lose our Pokegear. Why did it... Wait, it showed me what was in my hand? Thank you. You showed me what was in my hand. How nice of you. All right, let's... I guess we go for Hilda. And just... Hilda? We got the Legacy Energy and the Abomasnow. Yeah, so if they have Mimikyu, what do I do? Nothing, right? Because, again, we don't have Kyogre. Maybe they prize the Mimikyu? And they also prize the redeemable ticket? And they prized every other card they need to win? But we can just go Legacy... Well, they're not going to take any prizes. So what's even the point of putting Legacy Energy on the Abomasnow? They're not going to take a single prize. They're just going to impound for 0 every single turn. They're going to do Butt Munch. Oh, they got Tyranitar? Does that matter? Just put the Mimikyu down so we can all go home. Okay. They got a Night Stretcher. Just Why are you not... See, why is it a teardrop? Why are they not doing the thing? Do they think I'm going to mill myself out? Do they not know that Abomasnow has another attack? All right, well, let's... Oh, right, because it's my ace spec. That's right. I was like, wait, why can't I do that? All right, because it's my ace spec. All right, well, we'll just Frost Barrier. Oh, so again, we can't use our legacy energy again. See, PDCGL is conspiring against us. It's like, we gave you one good game, now we give you no more. Your rations of good games are over. All right, well, do I wait until I get another Abomasnow before I put down the Snover? Because I'm obviously going to have enough energy. If they Zerosic me, that's fine. I mean, the experience share is useless. I guess I just wait until I get another Abomasnow and then I bench the Snover. Because Icy Snow's not going to do it. They probably play Monkey Dory or something. I could look up the list, but I think they either play Monkey Dory or they play something that heals. It's like Monkey Dory or Picnic Basket or something. But, like, of course. Remember, the deck where I didn't play and I got the ticket. There, that's GG. All right, let's get out of here. We're just going to give up. It's going to take 20 minutes to win, and we're going to lose anyways. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Let's see who's online. Hey, I have not rated Video Game House in a while, so let's raid Video Game House. Thank you, everyone, for the gifted subs. Rockman, if you're still here, thank you. 8-Bit, Super Smash Kart, Seto, Toes Rookie, Not Sunny. Yeah, that would have been like a 20-minute game, and if they just plop down the Mimikyu, we lose. So tomorrow is Mega Mawile. PDCGL did want it to happen. I'm sorry. I wanted it to happen. PDCGL said no. All right, so let's raid Video Game House, even though they don't really deserve it. What is the title on Seto's stream? All right, so Video Game House. They're playing Cerule Edge with a Bidoof hat, an AI Bidoof hat. Wait, what do they do? Why am I seeing so much healing? I was told to expect... They're playing Kangaskhan. Ew. Everyone say ew Kangaskhan.